It was a cold, but not too cold, wintry day when I accidentally discovered my personal style without even trying. I had a gorgeous new maxi dress planned to wear to an event, but it was a little windy and rainy outside around this time of year. I said no to pants and a coat and just put on a sweater. That was the day my life changed forever.
Welcome back to Oh So Lovingly, where life imitates art, discovering beauty in the everyday with whimsy and elegance around every corner. This week, join me as I talk about how I love to style sweaters with dresses and a couple of tips on how to make it a very elevated look. I'm so excited to make a few announcements about my business, which have been in the works for a while. I'm very, very excited for what you guys are going to get to experience. And I am bringing you with me to my favorite spot to shop in Miami Circle. It's just such a wonderful experience that I have in store for you this week. Comment below where you're watching from, and if this video brings you any joy, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Together, let's take in the beauty of this world slower and more intentionally, because there is beauty all around us.
So all from this one little happy last minute accident, sweaters with dresses became my thing. I meet people out who tell me I'm wearing this because of you. It truly does give you so much freedom in your outfits and in the things you're able to wear. Especially in this season when it's really chilly in the beginning of the day and it's quite warm at the end of the day. In like late winter, early spring, layering is your best friend. If you can add a sweater to a dress, that is just like the best case scenario to be confident all day that whatever temperature you're experiencing, you're covered. I also think the great thing about this too is that you're more resourceful with your wardrobe because you're able to wear more. But it's not as simple as adding a sweater on a dress. It has to be the right sweater on the right dress. It's all in the feel. It's all in the silhouette that the sweater gives you. I just took this out of the dryer, so it is so nice and delicious, warm. It has to be like a certain kind of hem at the bottom for whatever dress you have. So this is a gorgeous maxi dress. I love it so much. Now with a big maxi dress like this though, I like to wear a shorter sweater that's kind of a little more cropped so it elongates your body, like this one. This turtleneck, which is so perfect because it still highlights the dress, and I love how the hem of this turtleneck is higher in the back than it is in the front. It gives it a nice visual interest for the dress. Okay, I'm taking off my cozy socks for y'all. I just want you to know this. I would do anything for y'all though. You know that, my babies. So this is the vibe that we want to achieve. Like a very curated, you got the hem up here is just really adding a nice visual interest to the dress, to the silhouette. It's so easy. I love doing this because it is so much freedom. When you leave your house, you know that if I get hot, great, I am more than covered. And if I get cold, I am more than covered. So it's just an awesome option to know that you can just do this and pop a sweater on over a dress. Now, here's why I wouldn't go with a chunkier sweater. In 3, 2, not ready, 1. Now this is still a fine look, but you can see it adds unnecessary and unstructured looking bulk to this look. However, if you did want to wear a dress with a big chunkier sweater like this one, I have a great idea for you. Go with something a little shorter and spunkier, like this. This is one of my favorite little blue iCat dresses. It's by Walker & Wade. I pulled up the sleeves because I love that. Again, it's something else to break it up. It's not just like straight down the whole way. You know, you want to give it a little visual interest by pulling up those sleeves. It's a better silhouette. You're not as frumpy. So this is what I would do if you wanted to style a cozy, bigger, thick sweater with a dress. I would definitely make it a shorter dress and give it a little funk and make sure it has a good twirl, and that is a really sweet little look. Now this leads me to the blue. If you're wondering, how could I wear a sweater besides white with the dress? Typically, for a dress and a sweater to work together, I like for them to look really purposeful and really curated, and so they don't look frumpy. So if your dress has any fun colors in it, like a blue or like a darker tan or brown, then you can do other color sweaters because this just looks so cute together. Ugh, I love this. Is by 𝑬𝑗𝑺. It is so cute. I'll show you. This is actually a sweater. They actually just put out this sweater design, and it's called the fashion sweater because it has a shorter crop to it. So because it has a shorter crop to it, it's perfect for dresses. And I love this sweater because it is handmade. It is like, now I will tell you, the Ralph Lauren flag sweater, I'm actually not a huge fan. I know, I spilled a big cup of tea there. The Ralph Lauren flag sweater, as opposed to this 𝑬𝑗𝑺 sweater, to me the Ralph Lauren one is so thick, but it's also just like starchy. I don't know. I don't know. There's something that's not cozy at all about it to me. Now I'm very picky, but if a sweater's $400, it needs to be perfect. So this sweater is a fraction of that price, and I will link to everything I'm trying on in this video. As long as the dress is in the blue family or it has a navy blue in it, you're good. And I love, again, here we have a cropped sweater that just looks so great with the dress. It just looks like it goes together. It is really so effortless. And also, I don't want to put down my tea. If there is an element of the dress that you can poke out of the neck, do it. Just do it. It helps relate these two patterns together, and it just makes your outfit feel even that much more curated. Another beautiful way to style this dress would be to do this. Like, this is just to die for. This is actually like a poncho sweater, and again, we have it kind of goes up at the top. It's a great hem. It's a looser hem, which really gives that illusion that the dress and the sweater were always supposed to go together. So this is a gorgeous, gorgeous way to really elevate your dress. If you want to be cozy and layered, it's great. I really do keep this in mind when I'm shopping. Like, how would this sweater, if I'm about to purchase it, how would it go with the dress? How would this dress go with a sweater? Because truly, I am so finicky temperature-wise. I never know if I'm gonna be hot or cold, especially if I'm going to the office, to church, to like stores, to restaurants. You're never sure what it's gonna feel like there. And in a transitional season, you don't want to be too cold and you don't want to be too hot, and that happens too often. Another look, I've decided I'm just playing dress up today. Look at my bed. This is what I'm looking at. This is the state of affairs here. It's just a try-on day. It is a girly day getting to play dress up. I don't wear pants. I hate pants. I genuinely hate pants. Hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike pants. I did a whole video about my disdain for pants. Click up here to watch all about that. It's not just that I hate them, they're not right for my body, and I've made that decision stylistically to get creative because I love being creative. Sweaters with dresses or a big fur coat if it's really cold, that's my jam. That's it. Life's too short. Okay, let's try on more dresses. Some dresses, like this one, can either be paired with white or brown neutral colored sweaters. For instance, you could do this turtleneck or this mock neck. Green goes with everything. Again, green is considered a neutral. We just talked about this, how blue and green is a neutral in interior design, and you can click above to watch that video. But this is definitely a gorgeous look together. Like this tan and the green, it's such a good look. And the hem is open, it's so beautiful. You could also do white. So just like use your judgment, because white obviously goes with this, and I love wearing these together, but sometimes if you want something like a little different to switch it up, you can definitely do like a neutral color, neutral tone. This is a great sweater. What else do we have? I could also wear this with this dress. Very collegiate sweater. I do love this one. This is another good neutral sweater I would definitely wear with this green because it just goes. Green goes with everything. Navy, similarly, a solid navy dress would kind of go with everything. You obviously do white or navy. You could even put this with a navy. So just use your judgment. If something feels right and it looks happy and it makes you feel calm and serene, then that's probably a good color combo. This is one I really wanted to show you. This is a sweet little trick that I have come up with. So if you have a dress with a collar at the top, which is my favorite style of dress at the moment, like a shirt dress, a long, beautiful shirt dress like this one from Print Fresh, I will absolutely poke this collar out just to give it that little visual interest. And again, you want to show the dress at the top and at the bottom so it creates that nice cohesion together for the look. So this is another thing that I love to do a lot, is like pop the collar out of the sweater. It just looks so much more purposeful and put together. I love doing something like this, really fun with a collared dress. Ooh, you could also Country Club Mom sweater tie. This sweater is thick, so it actually doesn't even need to tie to stay on your shoulders, which is a look I adore. But when you're not wearing your turtleneck or your sweater, just drape it over your shoulders. Oh, and if I do the Country Club Mom sweater tie, always pop that collar on top of the sweater that you have draped, because again, it's just visual interest. So it's really, really sweet, really easy, and that's what I love about it. It's just easy and it makes me feel very much myself, and I just feel comfortable and happier and cozier, and that's what it's all about. And speaking of things that are effortless and cozy, I am a maximalist girly all the way. I love the Grand Millennial vibe. I have so many videos on Grand Millennial, like what it actually is and why I love it so much. But a big thing that I just finished wrapping up literally this morning during my admin was enabling framed prints on my website. I'm so excited. You can now order my prints, my chinoiserie original prints, in frames. I'm so happy. Like, this has been something that I've been wanting to do for at least 2 years. Like, to have them packaged and shipped to you ready to go on the wall. Instead of just selling prints, I'm finally able to offer frames. So we have the bamboo frames in gold and a beautiful antique ornate frame option on the website. I am thrilled. This is going to really allow you guys to just take out another step of buying art. It's just gonna come ready to hang on your walls. And chinoiserie art prints are a much better cost point than originals. I do offer custom chinoiserie on silk, especially if you want to do like a dining room, you know, different panels in a dining room. If you want your own color, your own design, your own everything, we can do that. But I tell a lot of people who like rent a house or like who are in an apartment, you can't take de Gournay wallpaper with you. And if you want to redecorate a room, similarly, you can't just take out your de Gournay wallpaper. So that's why I love chinoiserie panels, because this actually is 2 of the 3. I have a set of 3 of these bamboo prints. I am in love with what these do in this space. It is absolutely to die for. They literally just make it look like you have a window on your wall and it's looking out onto this perfectly curated Eden. And I'm so happy to be able to offer frames on my website. It is now live. You can purchase them below. I will link to all of them, but you also are getting a 15% off discount, which is actually gonna be huge. This size frame, a lot of my chinoiserie artwork is 24 by 36, which is large. If you like low maintenance and you want it to arrive ready to go on your wall and bring you joy, my artwork is now available, already framed. I'm so excited. And I'm not doing the packaging and shipping. Someone professional is handling all that. I'm so excited. What comes to your doorstep is packaged by professionals. It's still coming from me. It's gonna have some of my postcards in it and everything, but it's just elevating my business, to be honest. Like, I've elevated my business to this point. And yeah, I definitely want you guys to take advantage of the 15% off discount code, and that will also get you free art prints if you want. So head down below in the description of the video where it says free art prints, and that will get you your discount code for your first purchase, 15% off. I love offering a discount to you guys because I know how important it is to make your living space beautiful and make it speak life into you. And to me, that's what chinoiserie does. So these frames, I've seen them in person. The packaging is impeccable. The way they handle everything, they literally make it there. It is so well done. It's professionally framed at honestly a lot less expensive than a professional framer would be. Still, frames are so pricey, and that's something that I have found with people when they purchase my prints. They're like, oh, what frames should I get with these? And it's just like, people feel overwhelmed by having to frame it, and I don't want you to feel overwhelmed by having to frame anymore. I hope that you consider bringing something into your home, and again, save a spot on your wall for me. So these bamboo frames are absolutely gorgeous. I love the detailing that they have. I love that there is a no glare glass. Now I will tell you a little photography secret about these. If you are wondering, how in the heck do you have no glare? For my purposes, I don't have glass on front of these. So I shoot my panels without glass. The glass is actually behind them in the frame. So I don't even use the glass. So if you're wondering, oh my gosh, these look really great, mine don't quite look like that, there's no glass here. And you can do that if you want, because the prints, again, I have a new printer and distributor. They're done with archival quality ink. They will not fade. They are absolutely the best quality I could have ever asked for. So you could do that, honestly, if you really wanted, if you want to take pictures in your area a lot. Move the glass toward the back of the frame and just hide it in there. No one will know, and you have no glare. So that's a little artist tip for you. I've got to get going on a couple of designs, and I'm going to meet you at my desk. I think I spoke about this last time on the last vlog, but like whenever I finish a big project, like those bamboo panels, I struggle with what is next. I struggle with like where to focus my energy now, and I'm thinking about 2 different projects at the same time, and I need to hone in on which one is going to be the most impactful for me right now. And it's going to be very similar to this piece that I did on like a very neutral background. I'm really feeling this neutral background chinoiserie right now because I just did the video on my Nancy Meyers living room, and I really love the idea of chinoiserie art that can go in any room. A piece of chinoiserie artwork that would be at home in like a Nancy Meyers movie set. So like I'm playing with this color palette that's very demure. I love that word right now. And it's really funny, before that audio became famous, I've actually been using the word demure for years before I heard it on that audio. And you wanna know why? Because they said it on The Nanny. And I went through a phase in high school when my mom and I watched The Nanny like every night, and there was an outfit that she had on one night, and she was like, that's too demure. It's too demure. I don't know why that just like stuck out in my mind, but I love the word demure, and I love that it's having a moment, but it was The Nanny that got me turned on to that word. Super random tangent there, but this is like the, this is the vibe I'm gonna stick with. And then I've got another sketch idea. I think I put something on the screen of the last vlog. I'm loving these bamboo mirrors that I'm seeing everywhere right now in all the beautiful antique shops in Atlanta. And I want to try to do something with these bamboo frames that's like a textile pattern. So I'm leaning into that, and I'm like, I need to just get focused. I need to just focus on my next panels, but I also need to focus on textiles. And because I design textiles and paint chinoiserie, it's like, it's hard compartmentalizing both of those things, especially when you're starting a new project on both of them. So Today I'm just getting organized and sketching out my next textile design. But yeah, this is the next color combination for my panels that I want to do, because I love the idea of chinoiserie that can go in any room and be transformative and be like a neutral but also a magnetic part of the room and almost serve as the gravitational pull of the room. That's kind of what I am thinking about for the next panels. So I'm gonna grab my iPad and sketch. Okay, so this planning session is giving me a lot to go off of. So I think that's a good place to stop for today. I'm going to run a couple of errands, and tonight Stephen and I have a little date at our favorite Atlanta restaurant, OK Cafe. This is one of our favorite places to get dinner, and this is a place where we went a lot for dinner when we were dating. So I'm going to go in and get ready for errands and dinner. Come along. So this is my look for dinner and a couple of errands. It's a cute little toile dress peeking out underneath the turtleneck with the cute little sleeve details also kind of poking out at you. Yeah, so this is a sweet little number. I love this dress. This is by 𝑁. They make beautiful pieces. I'm taking you to Miami Circle. I love going to Interiors Market over by Miami Circle because they have amazing inspiration for this very muted, neutral color plan that I'm going for with this new collection, and for the new panels that I'm kind of just in the very early stages of getting inspiration for. And this is how it happens. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's wonderful and it looks great when the paintings are done, but this is my favorite part of the creative process. Hear me out. I don't even know what I'm gonna do next. And it's exciting to me because kind of like the world is my oyster. And until I nail down exactly what I'm gonna work on, I have no limitations right now on my creativity. So it's not like it's something to look at in this phase, like, cause it's really not. It's just me thinking and being creative and scheming, but it's my personal favorite part of the artistic process because literally anything I look at is a possibility. Any color that I look at, it's like, ooh, I can use that. So I'm gonna bring you with me to Interiors Market. It is a beautiful interior design mecca, Miami Circle in Atlanta. If you are ever in the area, please just do a little zip through Miami Circle and look at some of the shops. But this in particular is an antique store that has really elevated Nancy Meyers decor, very much in line with what I am looking to create, and I can't wait to go and just see what speaks to me. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna get dinner. I'm so excited.
Here's a little Atlanta driving footage for you. We arrived at Miami Circle at Interiors Market, and I'm not even kidding you, every time I come here and peruse, it's just something new speaks to me, and that's the magic of going on these little artist dates. Just me and my inner artist, we go and explore and look for inspiration. The way these beautiful neutral colors just sing to each other is so powerful, and it really inspires me on a cellular level. And so that's something I'm also like thinking about, is when I look at a beautiful color, why does it give me a certain reaction? What is it about this tan neutral? Like, I'm really trying to challenge my feeling and ask it questions like, what is it about this neutral color palette that is making these colors stand out to me? And honestly, I think it's because it's such a foundational earth tone that it feels so grounding and steadfast and sturdy and reliable and strong and safe. I think it's that it's safe. That's something I started a book called The Artist's Way in this last vlog, and I'm going through the book, and it really is talking about listening to your inner artist and like asking questions about why you like something. What does it do within you? And I think the reason I love brown so much and cream is because it's safe. And home is supposed to be a safe place. It's supposed to be our sanctuary. Home should represent where we are fully protected, where we are fully free, and you can't be fully free if you aren't safe. And I think that is what I'm recognizing in this trip. And even the rattan, there's just something so wholesome and earthy, wholesome, safe, delightful, peaceful about the color brown. It's just crazy. I just love looking at everything and seeing how the colors react, seeing what colors really respond best to brown. Like, I'm loving the yellows. I'm loving the greens. Obvious shocker. Who's shocked? I'm loving green. But I'm really trying to notice, like, what are other color tones that are talking well with the brown and bringing out in it the feeling that I want to bring out in it. Now, I love their plates. They have an amazing collection of creamware and incredible vintage plates and just like full sets, like fully completed sets of these beautiful vintage one-of-a-kind plates. So truly head here if you want inspiration on like what kind of wedding china you should get, or any kind of fun plate patterns that you're interested in shopping for, and maybe branching out in your own china collection. I mean, I use our china when we have our friends over for Bible study. It's crazy. I think if you aren't using the things that bring you joy, then you're not living your life. So then I met Steven at OK Cafe.
It's an Atlanta institution. Good morning, my beauties. Welcome to another gorgeous day here in Atlanta. It truly feels like spring today. It feels so beautiful outside. And I'm gonna bring you with me today to check out the Floral Park Market because I'm dying to see what they have in this time of year. I can only imagine it is just absolutely filled to the brim with beautiful florals, and I'm so excited to see what they have. And then I might check out a couple of antique stores. So I am keeping with my tradition of sweaters with dresses because honestly, sometimes I thought about this yesterday. I was like, I should also tell them this. I sometimes just do the Country Club Mom sweater tie with a light sweater just for safety. Just in case. It's like a purse, you know? It's like, it's nice to have. You don't need to use all the contents of your purse every day, but it's nice to have. It's nice to have. So I wanted to do a little purse refresh. I'm so excited for spring, and it is finally time when I can bring out I'm so excited, my favorite Cezanne bag. I love this bag. So I'm going to change my purse up with y'all and kind of show you some of my favorite things that I always keep in my purse. Okay, I'm so excited. I'm gonna switch out my purses. This is my favorite Cezanne bag. It is their bucket croc bag. It is absolutely to die for. Love her. First up is always with me. My Yerba Mate green tea powder. This is amazing. I am addicted. It's actually a problem, but I don't care. My favorite immune support throat spray. It is so good. You just spray it. It just tastes like honey. It's so good. It's the propolis from the honey. That is so good for you. It's really amazing for your immune system. That is always with me. I have my wallet, which matches Le Purse. which is awesome. I have my Restore Healing Balm by Dr. Rogers. This stuff is great. I put this on my lips. This is such good stuff to have for your lips because my lips get so dry and chapped. It's just so nice to have. Trader Joe's lavender hand sanitizer spray, which is excellent. My stevia for my tea. I keep these $12 Amazon sunglasses in my purse just in case I need sunglasses to exist outside. The joys of being a redhead. Bronzer, another bronzer, blush brush. Lotion, I love this lotion, very important. Oh, this is very essential for antiquing. A tape measure. Thank you, Sissy. That was one of Caroline's birthday presents for 1 year. I love chomps. I keep them in my purse at all times just in case I'm in a pinch and I don't have time to eat. I just need to have some protein. Those are awesome. There's the lid to my hand sanitizer spray. More bronzer. Oh my gosh, I need to put this back in my bathroom. This is why it's so good to do this every now and then. RMS lipstick, which is amazing. Love the lipstick from RMS. Another chomp. Oh, duh. Very important. Very important. Coupons that are expired. Receipts. SPF in my purse because if I'm gonna be outside for a good bit, I like to reapply. And that's literally the last thing I had. All right, I need to clean this out. Purse has been cleaned and we are ready to go. I love this bag so much. I love just being hands-free. I love that it can tie, so it's like safe. Awesome. Okay, let's go.
Welcome to the wonderful world of the Floral Park Market. This is my favorite farmer's market. I love their topiaries, especially during the winter when it's hard to find a lot of green and you just want to bring the green into your home. Their topiaries are absolutely the best. They have such special finds. These troughs were new today, these little trug baskets. So darling. I loved those. They have the best paper products for a soiree if you're having people over. They're so special. The owner pointed out to me some new soaps they had in today that were an import from Provence, which were absolutely beautiful. I love their candles. Lots of beautiful fresh bread. And then I had to. This is why we're here. It was just about as happy as you could have hoped. The ranunculus were absolutely stunning and the poppies were popping. Like, oh my gosh. Have you ever seen something so beautiful? And the Linton roses were so beautiful. Everything was speaking to me and just totally giving me so much inspiration and really helping me let the light in and let new inspiration come pouring into my soul. I love the parrot tulips. Side note, they are like the frayed tulips. They are called parrot tulips. Obsessed with them. Obsessed with them. The ranunculus were so beautiful. I love the long stems on those beautiful, unique flowers. They're so happy. And I loved the orange, the yellow, the pink, and the reds together. That was really just absolutely the happiest sight. The hyacinth was really, really pungent, and you could smell it from where I was standing. It was so nice. They always have wonderful imported Italian goods, French goods, beautiful boxes of chocolates that would be ideal as hostess gifts. Easter baskets, the sweetest ready-made bouquets. And just as suspected, it just really helped to start refilling my inspiration tank for the next piece of artwork.
Okay, I just got back and I made another cup of my dandelion tea because it's just so addictive. And I got a request for a custom color for a wallpaper. So I'm going to sit right there and do a little textile designing, and I'll show y'all the color combination that this client is wanting. It is absolutely beautiful, and I'm thinking I'm gonna make it available in other patterns too, because it is a gorgeous, very neutral color. So I'm going to get into my cozies and meet you right here. I love when I get emails from people who are redecorating and they're like, oh my gosh, I love this pattern you've produced, but it doesn't come in the color that I want. What can I do? I've got you. So I'm gonna color correct this for her and then have a look at what other patterns would be really beautiful with this particular colorway, because I feel like there would be a lot. Okay, I think I've got to a good stopping point. This is so beautiful. I'm going to keep working on this, and this is probably where I'll be the rest of the evening. I'm gonna go make myself some of my apple cider vinegar tea, which is my favorite thing. It is, I just put apple cider vinegar and honey and hot water, and it is like the best apple cider to end every day with. So I'm gonna go make that and keep working on this, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Well, good morning, happy Sunday. There is fresh bread in the house and it smells divine. Got a little chillier through the night, so my church look for today is quite a cozy one. So I am just putting on my favorite pearl and diamonds studs by Brides and Hairpins. This is a gorgeous stud set of earrings. It's truly beautiful. Love it. I love this turtleneck by Tucker Nook. It's absolutely gorgeous and soft. Like, it's the softest thing. And this dress is from Etsy. This is one of my iconic pieces that I just wear all the time, and this design is absolutely one of my favorites. It's like a nice minty green, blue green. It's so beautiful. So this is like your more chunky turtleneck, I would say, but it's not too chunky. It has a really good construction, a really good silhouette, and I like a thin dress under this because it's just so soft. So it's a great combination with a dress underneath. So we're going to church, and I think I'm going to treat myself to some ranunculus from Trader Joe's today because I love ranunculus. They are the happiest flower. They're truly one of the happiest flowers. And then for dinner tonight, I'm thinking of doing Brussels sprouts, and Trader Joe's sells the shaved Brussels sprouts, which I highly recommend. The shaved Brussels sprouts. They are the best. Like, I love Brussels sprouts, but I hate chopping them. So these shaved Brussels sprouts from Trader Joe's, you just have to open the bag and put them in the pan, and they're so good. So definitely take advantage of the shaved Brussels sprouts at Trader Joe's. I get like 3 bags every week, and we fully go through them. So I'm gonna make Brussels sprouts tonight. I'm not sure what meat. I'll probably do Steven a patty melt on my sourdough, but I'm so happy you're here. It's chilly, but it's still beautiful out today. It really is. So let's head to church. Okay, I had to show y'all what they look like. This is how they come. This is how they come, and you just pop them on a cast iron skillet or a wok, and they are incredible. They're shaved. You need them. They're so good.
Hello, it's Heather from the past in the future. I'm sorry, I can't focus. I just put on the warmest turtleneck out of the dryer and it's like a warm hug. Anyway, if you made it to the end of this video, I thought I would draw your attention to another video I did talking about why I don't wear pants. Click here to hear all about my utter hatred for this leg prison that they call pants. I'll see y'all next week.